Grocery store is a interesting beast when it comes to energy consumption.
The Kroger Company is one of the largest grocery retailers in the U.S., with over 3,000 stores and 40 food processing or manufacturing facilities. That means they have to pay over 150,000 utility invoices every year.
About half of what we use in electricity is for refrigeration, and you can see it all around the stores. It's huge, and it's dominant. Ice cream has to stay frozen, milk has to stay cold, beer has to stay cold, produce has to be fresh, and it requires a lot of refrigeration to do that. And the hundreds and millions of dollars that we spend on energy, about half of that is refrigeration. 25% is lighting. You have to see what you're doing in a store, obviously. About 20% is HVAC. It takes a lot of energy to deal with all of that. But as a result, the energy usage piles up. And so it's important for us to know how we are using energy so that we are doing it in a manner that drives the overall energy use as low as possible. So we lower that bill, but not so much as to affect our food quality, our food safety, or our customers' enjoyment. So that's the challenge for us.
To meet the challenges of managing a huge volume of utility invoices and managing energy costs, the Kroger Company called on LPB Energy Management. The first LPB service Kroger utilized was the Historical Utility Invoice Audit Service. The LPB audit team analyzed past invoices, uncovering mistakes, overcharges, and incorrect rates.
One of the things we deployed from LPB was their bill auditing service. They maintain a database and can take your accounts and audit them. Make sure not only one, are you on the right rate, but two, that the rate was calculated correctly. When changes were made, they were made in your bill at the right time, and to make sure meter readings in any one account seem correct relative to your other account. I was quite pleased with the results. The audit began to generate lots of recovered dollars. The late fees went down. We went from hundreds of thousands of dollars a year in late fees to zero. Whenever you see a couple of $100,000 in late fees being avoided and several $100,000 in corrected bills, you start getting my attention. When you start turning up those kinds of fines, yeah, you get surprised, you get happy, you get management's attention, you get some pats on the back, you start exceeding expectations. That was a godsend. They found so many mistakes that practically paid for the system.
For about the past decade, the Kroger Company has used LPB's Utility Manager software to help them understand, analyze, and compare usage at multiple sites, evaluate billing and rates, and streamline the payment process.
Working with LPB, instead of just taking a bunch of data from various pieces and putting it together and try to crunch that report, working with LPB, we automated that, and that just folds right into our system, and it just works great and allows us to do the things we need to do. has its set of canned reports, and many and varied and lots of them. Every company has their own way of reporting things, and it has their own currency, if you will. Lots of people report in dollars per square foot, some people dollars per unit, some people dollars per sales. If you sell milk, it's dollars per gallon of milk. Lots of reports, lots of different formats, whether it's tabular, graphic, it's all there. You can define your report groups, divisions, stores, other things, and the flexibility is incredible.
Although LPB's effective products play a large role in their dealings with Kroger, LPB people really power this successful relationship.
I was very impressed with the questions they asked. They clearly knew the business, clearly wanted to hear about our business and understand our needs, and we did a lot of work together. They're always there. You pick up the phone, somebody answers, drop an email, you get a reply. They're very organized. They respond to issues. They get things fixed. We were all just amazed by how focused they were, how effective they were, and the results were just tremendous. Nearly paid for the cost of getting set up and getting going. And what more can you ask from any system? I haven't seen anybody do those services better than LPB.